beautiful face, queen.
Thank you. I feel like it's so close. Like all you see is my large forehead.
You
But
do not have a
okay.
large
Oh, I
forehead,
do.
first of all.
It's all right. I'm smart. I'm smart. So that's all that
You have
matters.
a lot of
Yep.
thoughts that are put into action.
Yep. hmm
Well, happy
How are
Black
you?
History Month.
Happy
Good to see
Black
you.
History Month. Good to see you again.
Yay! I'm so excited. Like, one, when you accepted this offer, I was like to be on the show. I started fangirling. I was like, I got a new best friend. I'm so excited
Yes,
to
of
reconnect
course.
with you. I mean, you, everything you do, your wine is so delicious. I'm just so glad to kick Black History Month off and talking to you.
Yay. No, I'm excited. I'm always excited somebody still want to talk to me, girl. So.
Who don't want to talk to you? Like, come on now. Like, who don't want to talk to you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, people have been joining. Hey, friends.
Hey. Okay, so I know everybody knows who you are, but like, brief introduction. Aamira, who are you and how did you start a wine company?
Aamira Garba, Jersey girl. I am a proud mom of two girls. I'm a marketing executive, a global marketing executive now, and I did this little bitty thing called Start a Wine Line back in 2016. And how did I do that? I literally jumped right in, right? I was on this quest to find something that was purposeful, meaningful, because I felt like my life was on robot mode. So when I turned 30, I was like, I need something that was just mine. I craved something that was just mine. And so LoveLee was born.
Wow. I mean, one Jersey girl, like, come on. I mean, I love my East Coast people. I'm from the Midwest. I love me some East Coast people because when y'all set out to do something, y'all are like, there is nothing I can't do. I don't know
That's
what's
my
in
motto.
the water, but y'all just do it.
It must be. It's like a hunger. Like sometimes I even get afraid to say things out loud or write them down because once that happens, I have to make it come true. Wait, where are you from?
I'm from Illinois, so Chicago.
Oh, I went to Chicago for the first time last year. I had a blast. It was on my list. It was such a good time. And are you in DC? That's the
I'm in
capital.
DC, so our
Okay.
nation's capital is right behind me.
Yeah.
Congress, you know, the thing that just can't.
Do better. I'm liking this purple background, lighting, flowers.
I'm trying to get you a little
I'm gonna get
in the mood,
my
you
life
know?
together.
It's
I'm
the
gonna get
rose
my
hour. I'm talking to the queen bee herself. Like, trying to get, I just need a little music, but you know, we got copyright infringement, so we can't do that. But you know, play your own music and drink your own wine. But we want you to be drinking LoveLee Wine, of course.
Yes. Don't worry. I'm sold out right now, but more is coming. So these are props because I keep a bottle of all mine. But I'm actually drinking tonight because there's enough room for all of us.
Yes.
J Moss, black owned J Moss Cabernet Sauvignon. Shout out to my boo Nicole over at Vent Noir. Oh, there you go. Hey, girl. She took me to J Moss while I was in Napa last year, and I really like this wine. So another black-owned wine. So that's what I'm drinking because I don't get high on my own supply. I don't make money that way anyway. So
You are so yourself for that quote right there.
listen, I'm not playing. People think I just drink LoveLee all day. How do I do that and make money?
You can't make money by yourself drinking your own.
But I love drinking other black brands. I love supporting them. I'm pretty much think I've tasted all of them by this point. If not, let me know. I will buy. I love supporting. So yeah, I'm drinking black owned tonight.
Okay, well, we got to get back to you because LoveLee Wines is so amazing, and we met during the Roses and Rose
Wine
celebration.
Yes.
The Wine and Culture Fest in Atlanta. There was like a pool party one night. We ain't gonna go into details about that, but I was like, this is my new best friend. Like in that moment, I was like,
I had a good time. I don't see her here, but Shay, y'all know her, Shay from Baltimore. She was making me drink tequila. So
a lot happened, and I learned a lot about liquor. And a shout out to all of you all. I'm just here to talk to y'all. But I was like, you are so mad cool. And like, it was just, everybody opened their arms and was welcoming. But like, your wine also was so amazing. How did you like come to this realization that you were like, when you turned 30, I'm gonna go to wine. Like,
so there was a lot of things happening at that moment. Like I said, I didn't feel fulfilled in my everyday life, and I was on this journey to like, because I feel like I deserve that, and I get that. Especially Black women, we live for everyone else but ourselves, and I didn't want that to be my story, right? Like, as hard as I work and as much time and energy I put into my education, my career, I didn't feel right not getting some of that back, right? And so, and I know I had the mommy thing down pat at this point, right? Like, I'm killing it. You know, I'm working this job. I'm making money for other people. I'm killing it. But what was going to be my legacy? And so to know me, to know Lovelee Wine, knows that the journey was inspired by the book The Alchemist. I tell it all the time. One day I'll meet the author and give him some wine. I'll figure that out. But that book, I've read it like 3 times now. I get something different from it every time I read it.
I read it every year. Just
really? See? Okay, we have to talk on the side about what comes up for you.
Yeah.
I would love that. And that book was kind of the catalyst, if that's the right word, to be like, okay, the signs are in front of you. You have this desire. You owe it to yourself to just see how it works out. And that's what I got from the very first time that I read it. It's like, don't overthink it. Just keep going and following the signs like the shepherd did in the book, and you'll never know where life takes you. So that's really what Lovelee Wine has been so far. It's like, not overly planned. Maybe that's a bad thing for some. You know, I just did a business plan, but I did it for a long time. I really wanted to go off feeling because I wanted it to be an authentic brand. And I wanted it to be fun. Because again, up until that point, before I started it, I wasn't having fun with life. And if you know me, because you met me, girl, that's not my personality. Sometimes too much fun. I'm too much fun sometimes. But that's not my personality. So when I woke up, like literally one day, I was like, who am I? I'm a shell. And I had to go on this quest and see what turned out. And I'm still having fun until I don't, until God says, nope, you're done. This is not what's for you anymore. I'm going to keep going because I owe that to myself. I owe that to my kids, my girls. They're watching me. And yeah, I'm having a blast.
Wow. I mean, you just said so many quotes for a TED Talk to be chopped up. And
that's on my vision board. Don't say that. I think things are signs. I want to do a TED Talk.
Listen, I'm just saying, what you need. We got that. You should definitely do one. Or several, or a series, because like that was just so inspirational right there. And I feel like a lot of us are going through that moment of, you know, we want more in life, right? And like there is more to life than just waking up and going to work for someone else. There's more to life than just doing this mundane thing that we may be good at. We may be good at other things when we have a chapter 2 again. And so like to hear your story and tying it to The Alchemist, whew, that's a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm glad it resonates. That's what, honestly, that's another part that keeps me going. I keep meeting people who find my story inspirational, and so I feel like I gotta keep telling it, and I enjoy it, but sometimes you get in your head like, do people really care? But there are people like you continue to like relate. That like gives me so much joy, so much joy.
No, you have no idea. And like we never talked about this because again, we were having a good time because a good time was to be had.
Stop telling them what happened in Atlanta. Okay.
I mean, you know, what happens in Atlanta stays in Atlanta. However, a good time was had. And now, like, to hear the story behind you, it's like, wow, this is deep. Yeah. We know that clearly, but like, wow, this is a great opportunity to learn more. And I'm so glad that we have this moment to do so.
I'm honored and grateful to be here. So yeah, I'll talk about anything. I'm an open book to a fault sometimes. I keep my mouth shut, but I love being transparent. Being transparent has allowed me the most growth. I don't always have it figured out with this wine brand either. Most days I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna keep figuring it out and trusting the process. Like I'm really big on like trust.
Well, and I think that's telling to your business, right? Like I think that's why you're so successful. Why people were excited, like you were coming on the podcast. Like people were like, "Oh my God, I gotta tune in." People were resharing it. They were telling their friends to tell their friends. People were putting countdowns on because you know you have good vibes, good energy, and you put that out there, right? Like there are a lot of brands who are like they're all about the brand, right? Mm-hmm. And the brand is this thing that they've envisioned and put in their head. But it's really truly who you are. It's the essence of who you are. It embodies you. Lovelee is Lovelee. And we haven't even gotten into the name of it yet, right? So
Oh,
like,
yeah, it's a cute little story, I guess. We get
okay,
comfortable.
give us teases.
It's cute to me because I'm a mom. So when I first name, you get all comfortable. I when I started this brand, because my kids were such an inspiration, I wanted them to be a part of the process. And again, I have daughters, so my oldest was like 5 or 6 at the time. And I was like, you want to help mommy name it? I was like, what should I name my brand? Like, I already know I want to have this wine brand. I couldn't think of a name. And she said something super silly, like, mommy, I remember, she said, mommy, I want it to be called Goodness of Roses, like a 5-year-old. She just put some nice words together that sound pretty. And I said, oh, that's nice, but I just really wanted to be a Lovelee Wine. Like I said that, and I immediately saw the spelling because both my kids' middle names are Lee, Helen Lee and Lyric Lee. And my grandmother's middle name was Lee. And it's almost like The Flash. I was like, I just wanted to be a Lovelee Wine, honey. And I saw it. And that's how I got the name. Then I got a contract handwritten from her that tells me I owe her money for this at 5. That's my future lawyer. I told her she needs to relax because I own her life, so I sustain her life. So
She
I
kind
don't
of
owe
is
her
in debt to
anything.
you at this point.
She owes. I don't know if she'll ever be able to pay me the debt that she owes me. Child, please. But that's really where the name came from. I love all things love. Heart is my favorite shape. I'm a corny romantic sometimes, but when I said that to her and I saw the spelling, it reminded me that I'm doing this for them. So
Oh,
and myself, because I owe it to myself.
you
gotta live
do.
for you. I do it for myself too, but I also do it for my children.
I mean, that's a beautiful story, and like how intentful it was, right? Like your true intention wasn't necessarily immediately that, but like how it serendipitously came to, yeah,
and that's
like
a part of my process. Remember, like I was saying, trusting it and going with it and not overthinking it and not getting in my own way of things and just like you saw the name, run with it. And I love my name. It's trademark too. Don't play with me.
I know that's right. Yes, and as an attorney, I will always tell people, please make sure to register your trademarks. Don't play somebody else with.
LLC, trademark. Me have a few more coming. So
yes, put it on paper. Don't put it out there. Put it on paper first. Then put it out there.
I didn't know you were an attorney.
Yeah, girl, I read a lot.
That's a good thing. That's a great thing.
Yeah. I'm not a cheap one either.
Ooh, listen, the price is the price. I'm learning.
Yesterday's price is not today's.
I am learning that. I had some lessons last year about knowing my worth and not budging on the price and stop trying to accommodate. Yeah.
It's
the
not
price
worth
is the price.
it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. And the people who want to pay, they're going to pay. And the people who don't, that's totally fine. It's not a judgment. It just may not be for you. And that's totally fine. But the price.
Everybody doesn't like the same type of chocolate, right? There's milk chocolate, there's vanilla chocolate, there's deep dark chocolate. Listen, I may not be the chocolate you like. Mm-hmm. You can find your variant that you like.
Exactly. So that's all. So another lesson. So many lessons.
There's so many
that I've learned.
Right? We have been on for like 19 minutes, and there's been like 38 lessons that we have put out to people. I'm just saying, we're gonna go to Patreon next so that we can be making money off of this. We're gonna do a TED Talk.
I'm learning what Patreon is because I watched The Real Housewives of Potomac, and apparently they're trying to charge people to listen to the tea when I can supposed to get it for free on Bravo. What is Patreon?
Patreon is sort of like another network, if you will, that podcasters use to give like special, like behind like the scenes or like special episodes, but you have to pay for that content.
Like the OnlyFans of podcasting?
It's the OnlyFans of podcasting. That's the best way to put it. It is. And like they charge $5, you can charge $10, but you get the tea that other people don't get. And we're going to come back to that Housewives of Potomac thing because I got serious issues.
I have so many issues.
But this is all about you first.
I'm fine. We can talk about anything. I love reality TV, so I will talk about all my group chat.
And we're going to come back to Lovelee Wines because I got a lot of questions about that. Okay, so I got problems with Robin Dixon.
Everyone does.
Lots of issues. Her and Giselle. Like, I'm not feeling this whole season.
I feel
like I wasted my time. And like they were trying to spin a story that didn't exist when there was a story that we could have watched.
That actually broke my heart because that could have gone so many ways. Like Chris and Eddie, they didn't deserve that. Like at all. Like at all. Like imagine someone saying those things and cameras weren't there.
Oh my God. And
like imagine if the producers weren't as petty.
Well, that's how Emmett Till died because somebody put a claim about him. Like, you cannot do that to men.
I'm just saying, you cannot.
With men like that.
You cannot. I did not. I honestly didn't like that ad. Oh, I was done. I was done with that. And I'm a Wendy fan. She's a fellow Temple alum and a friend of mine. And I will never stand for any Wendy slander. So I was done with them for that too. Like, Mia could go too. Mia could go.
All with all of their heads. Except for...
go. I'm here for Candace. I used to have a problem with Candace, but because she's crying all the time. But the shade, she is the queen, and I am here for it. She is the queen of Reed. I want to be around her to just soak up how she like gets people together.
Just to touch the hem of her garment for a Reed.
It's just so witty and quick. I love it. I want good things for her. I want good things for Chris because they didn't deserve any of that. But yes, I can always talk. We can do another show. You want to talk Real Housewives? Like I have whole group chats dedicated. So
okay, we might do a special this for the reunion, and I feel like we need to do that because the reunion starts on Sunday. Yeah, and my hairstylist does the hair to Karen, so we need to get him involved. So because he
who is that?
On Monday.
Who?
My hairstylist is the hair doctor. Does Karen. So
yeah. First of all, Karen, and then close runner-up to the shade is Karen. Like I have been here for Miss Karen Huger for the past like 2 to 3 seasons. Like she keeps elevating her wardrobe, her look, her shit.
It's funny.
It's funny at this point.
I was like,
it's funny at this point. It's funny, but the way she reads Robin, it's a whole post of all of her clips of reading and getting Robin together. It's hilarious. I'll send it to you. But okay.
Okay, so Lovelee Wines. Mm-hmm. How many varietals do you have in Lovelee Wines? Yeah, that's a good segue.
So I have made 5 wines to date. My very first wine was this baby here, my 2016 Legend Blend. This is my baby, and all of my wines always tell the story of the journey of what I'm going through at that time and what I want other people to be inspired by. Like these bottles are intentional. They are made with love, and I write everything that's on them. This one had everything. It was Zinfandel, Merlot, Syrah, primarily Syrah, Petite Syrah, and a little bit of Viognier. And I also always put what's in my bottles on the bottle. That was my very first one. And when people fell in love with it, that's when I knew it was like, I may have something here for the people. They like what I make. And I wanted to do blends because I wanted to establish myself as a credible winemaker. So I'm a Jersey girl, right? I don't own a vineyard. I don't own a winery. There is no physical LoveLee Wine location. I get called at least twice a week about that. There is not. I don't know how to fix that on Google. But there's no physical location yet. But I travel to you to do wine tastings. But because I'm a Jersey girl and I produce California wine, I thought I had to, and I was strategic about starting with blends because I wanted you to get my personality in a bottle. I wanted you to know that I take this seriously. Again, I didn't know when I first started. You want to look like me, talk like me, laugh like me. I didn't have laughs when I started. So that was important to me. I don't white label. That's important to me. Nothing wrong with that. People make money off that. It's just not fun for me. This is fun for me. And again, when I started this journey, it had to be fun because this was for me. Then I made the Journey blend, my white blend. I'm not a white wine drinker. Most people know that, but I do dabble. This baby right here, can't get her either, but she had everything but the kitchen sink and it worked so well. I don't know when I'm going to open this bottle. This is a 2017 blend, California. It had Gewürztraminer, Pinot Gris, Grenache Blanc, Viognier, Sauvignon Blanc, and Chardonnay.
Oh, when you open that, let me know.
Yes, I always forget the Pinot Gris. But this wine was a crowd favorite as well. If you liked white wine, you were shocked because the primary grape was Gewürztraminer. Not a lot of people are familiar, not everyday drinkers, right? I love Gewürztraminer. It's like, Gewürz is like. Then I made a sparkling rosé. Now my two sparkling wines, I made a sparkling rosé and a sparkling Chardonnay. Those got drank. Like nobody, I sold every last one of those bottles.
I bet.
Because I only made them in small quantities, and those are for the people. People know I love bubbles. I don't love bubbles, but I love cava. So one day when I can make a Spanish cava, I'll be happy. So I gave the bubbles to the people. And then my baby that got me probably the most recognition is this. My 2019 Pinot Noir, the Pursuit Pinot Noir. And all my wines are named about the journey. So you have the Legend blend, which is inspired by the alchemist. He was following his legend. Then the Journey. Then you had the Manifest Rosé, sparkling rosé, the Pursuit Pinot Noir, and the Passion Rosé Manifest Chardonnay. And so they're all named after my journey and then things again that I want to inspire people to keep going. This one is actually blended with 2% Petite Syrah because I wanted to combat some of the jamminess a bit with some earth, some pepper, bring it down a bit, round it out a bit. And again, because I told you I don't like to white label, I like to put my little stank on it. And so that was fun making this. This one has gotten the most recognition. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, so did you like go to winemaking school? Like, how did you get the recipes to like the science? Like two parts of this, three parts of that to do this.
Yeah, so no wine school in the beginning. In the beginning, it was all just like, I want to make something that I like, that I think people will like. And I worked with winemakers in California, so I collaborated and soaked up as much as I could. But immediately, I wanted to study and get my certification because, again, I was really concerned about what people would think, and I wanted people to take me seriously. I had this trauma of thinking people wouldn't take me seriously because I'm Black and I'm a woman. And so I did take WSET courses in 2021. I got my level 3 certification, and so that was an ordeal. Y'all can have diploma. I'm not interested.
I feel you.
But I did pass with distinction, and I still some days are like, that was God, because I didn't smell or taste for most of 2020. So I don't know how. I mean, I know I prayed, I worked hard, I did my own holistic therapies when doctors were like, you probably won't smell again. I was like, no, because I'm a winemaker. Like, you can't say that to me. And I got really sad about it, but I worked my butt off and slowly got my smell back. And luckily the test I got pushed back. So by the time I took the blind tasting, I think I was at like 80 or 85% of my smell, I think, something like that. And yeah, I worked hard and studied hard. Yeah. That my kids helped, I studied hard. But I can't remember that's just nothing now. I swear I don't.
Because timing is everything, right? And like, God be working things out, you know?
You don't play about me, and I don't take that for granted. God don't play about me. He always got my back. I keep winning in spite of, and even when I don't, some days I know it's all going to work out. I just have to trust. It's always going to work out how it's supposed to work out for Aamira. What's Aamira is Aamira. What's mine is mine.
Well, it's so amazing because when you believe that, that's what happens, right? If you know it's going to work out, it always does. It's like, even on your worst day, it still worked out. So we always know that even on our worst day, something truly worked out. We should know from a standard that, like, we're going to be good.
It's hard in the moment. I'm not going to say it's easy. Like, I've poured a lot into myself as far as personal development. I've done courses. I was active in therapy for 4 years. I just got dumped by my therapist. I like to say it that way because it makes me blame her. But she basically was like, you don't need me anymore. Stop you to like go. But I am someone who always wants to pour into myself and get better, because there was a time when I forgot who I was. I just was out here not living my best life. And that will never be my story again. Ever, ever again. So I'm always looking for ways to get better. Always looking for like people to pour in. I have mentors. I had to do that. I have a board of advisors. Like, oh, wow. I'm not playing. Like, there's an accountant. There's a financial advisor. There's a therapist. There's you know, I don't play when it comes to me. I have a doctor for everything. Like, I take care of myself because there's only one me. There's only one life. And I want the best out of it. like legit. And sometimes I'm like, I can't believe at some point I didn't, right? Or I didn't even know that I wasn't living the best that I could. And that's my intention for the rest of my life.
That's so good that you're doing this for yourself, because you're getting to be your best self. Like we're always like improving. So it's like even when we think we're our best self, we're working and still in progress. So we're becoming even better people. So it's like even when I think I'm at my best, I'm still becoming better.
Absolutely. And if you don't want to be your best, you can't be around me.
Yeah.
Especially these men, child. Don't if you don't believe in therapy, if you're not trying to improve yourself, please don't come my way. Public service announcement. Like
PSA.
I'm not for you. I'm not for you.
I know that's right. Okay, so what are you looking forward to in 2023 with your brand?
Oh, girl. So I have goals, and I actually sent them out in like a blast email to my list so that people can hold me accountable. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I did this because I am getting scared. So Lovelee Wine is kind of starting over. I am sourcing new producers. I am taking on more things in-house, and I need new wine. And so my goals this year are to, 1, produce another award-winning wine, 2, get distribution and be on actual shelves, not just direct-to-consumer via my website, which is how I've sold to customers up until now. And I want to be on somebody's like restaurant list or hotel list. Like, yeah.
These are all things you can do. Like,
yeah, I want access, and it's a lot. Like, I gotta keep investing. I still self-fund. That's why I still got to work a 9 to 5. And I spend all my money on this brand, but that's okay. I want all those things. Like I want people to have access to my wine. Like, if I had $1 for every time somebody says, "Where can I get it?" and I don't want to pay for shipping. Trust me, I don't want you to pay for shipping either, boo-boo. I don't.
Right.
So I'm working, but it's not the easiest industry to navigate. I've had to learn some things on the go and humble myself to ask some questions, and I'm still learning. But if it was easy, everyone would do it. It's not. So that's my goal this year. I'm trying to kick fear to the wind and be like, get out of here, just go for it. So if I accomplish those 3 things, you're not going to be able to tell me nothing. You're not going to be able to
say you can do it. These things, people with less skills and worse wine have done it. So
she said it. I didn't say it, y'all. I didn't say it. We all can
name a brand. We can't say it out loud, but we all can name a brand that we're like, how did they get on the show? Because there's somebody somewhere that's going to drink it, right?
There's somebody somewhere that's going to drink it. That's a fact.
And we know that there's people that want to drink yours. So we got to help them. So
please, what y'all got to do is keep going to your local stores and wine shops and just name drop it, so that when I have the wine, they'll start looking for it and convincing distributors to be like, nah, I need Lovelee Wine, because people keep coming in here asking me for Lovelee Wine. You got it? That's what I need y'all to do.
See, we got you.
Thank you.
And then we'll keep putting your name out there, speaking in rooms that you're not in, and we will all manifest it at our local grocery stores and restaurants and liquor stores. And then next thing you know, Lovelee Wines is everywhere.
I received that. Help me help you. Help me help you
get
the best wine. Exactly. But those are my goals for the brand. Like, just to keep growing, but to remember that I am in competition with no one. My pace is my pace, and what's for me is for me. Like, for instance, I know I'm sold out right now during Black History Month, and I know I was sad about that. Like, people are going to call, people want me, but I'm not going to miss the opportunity that's for me, and it's going to work out.
And also, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So if you don't have access for it right now, that just means when you do, you got to buy an extra 2 bottles.
I'm not playing with y'all either. I'm coming after everybody who said, we're Lovelee, we're Lovelee, we're Lovelee. Y'all better buy it, or we fighting.
Because if not, I personally am going to come knock on your door.
Yes, I'm going to send you. Please, go knock on every
Like I'm a Girl Scout, like, you want a bottle?
Oh, I wonder if that's legal. Can we go door to door?
Door to door sales for what? Like Girl Scouts. Like we have sashes and everything, and like we get patches. Like putting on sales. Like, you sold the
You
rose,
imagine?
red blend.
Could you
Like,
imagine? I got a Girl Scout so lovely. Y'all gonna get.
listen, I'm here for it. I would totally do it.
I know. I see it. I see you in a little beautiful little brownie hat right now.
Listen, and I love being a brownie. Everything after I was not about.
I didn't do
brownies.
anything after brownies. It wasn't cute no more. It wasn't cute.
Go back to brownies.
Yes. I feel
moment.
like you're saying nothing after brownies.
This is the moment. Okay. Okay. Any wine tastings in LA soon?
I've only ever been to LA like 1.5 times. I want to come to LA. You want me to come to LA? Who is that? I'll come to LA and do a wine tasting. I want to do more pop-up tastings. Not going to speak on them yet. I have some plans that I want to bring to fruition for some pop-up wines. They may be pop-up wine tastings. They may be domestic or international. So I'm going to put LA on the list. Thank you.
We should also do in sync with the Beyonce tour.
So we can't talk about that. I'm stressed.
I'm not. Listen, this could raise funds for tickets.
I am stressed. As a proud, dedicated member of the Beehive, this whole registration thing had me stressed out for like half a day because there were so many links being shared. There's so many things, and I think I qualified for 2 of the registrations, and I'm like, so now I may or may not get a ticket.
I saw the ticket prices today.
That's fake news, and I'm not receiving that. A couple people have asked me, they're like, have you seen the prices? I'm going with that's fake news because Beyonce has a list of the price, Ticketmaster has a list of the price. These other websites, I don't know who these bots are, but I'm not. It's fake news. I'm not. I would have a personal conversation with Beyonce if she thought I was paying $600 for a nosebleed seat. I would have a personal conversation.
$900 is the lowest price. So
I would have a personal conversation with her because did she not, and I know it's not her, but I'm just going to say her, does she not see that people can't afford eggs or lettuce?
She told people to quit their jobs last year. But anyway, I digress.
I'm going to talk to you about that. No, we can talk Beyonce all day because she's my best friend, and I want everyone to experience this Renaissance album, and I'm gonna have to talk to her because I plan on going to Houston to
like
it.
Some of your wine and be like, girl.
So that's on my vision board. It's gonna happen. She's gonna drink Lovelee Wine. I'm working on that like actively. She's gonna drink Lovelee Wine. Maybe we'll drink it together. That's what I really want on a yacht. It's the vision. It's a real clear vision too. It's like on a yacht in Capri, drinking my wine together, our kids playing, because my youngest and Blue are the same age. We were pregnant at the same time. There's a picture floating around online because I post it every year of Beyonce touching my belly. We were pregnant at the same time. We met each other, and you can't tell me we're not best friends now. So she understands that I'm not paying $900, so that's how I know it's fake news. Like, she understands.
Well, that's what I'm like. She's gonna want the wine, right? She's gonna want wine pairings and like wine tastings to go along with these expensive ticket prices. So that's why you're gonna do it concurrently. Yeah,
I might do a private event with Beyonce. I'm working on it. A little pop-up wine tasting with her there. It can happen.
I'm just gonna be there to be the resident drunk.
No problem. Can you imagine being drunk with Beyonce? Like, I want to be drunk with Beyonce.
I feel like
it would be very interesting. You think so? What do you think Beyonce's drunk is?
That she's quiet, but like she's got a good song. Like she just.
It's the shimmy for me.
Yeah.
It's the shimmy for me.
It just moves.
It just moves like the stand is there, like all the time.
There. Yeah, because she's always on. So when she gets drunk, she's just
like she's in a corner, like vibing by herself.
Yeah. Because like when she's at arenas drunk, and you ever notice she's like kind of nodding off. Like
so I think
there's a whole game going on. She just
yeah, and you know what? I like that Beyonce drunk version. See, I see her different. I feel like when she's with her people and she's drunk, she's dancing on tables, she's swinging all the bundles, and she is real ratchet, like Houston ratchet. I feel
like she does that normally, so like her turn up is like a turn down.
I like this theory. I like that theory. I could roll with that, but then I couldn't really hang out with her drunk then. Like, you've experienced me having a great time. You can't be in a corner.
Listen, I went to a corner. I went to a corner and I was in the corner facing the corner.
You can't be in the corner. Once I go in the corner, I'm going to sleep. I'm either all the way up or I'm asleep. Like, that's it.
Okay, wait. There's a comment that says you should have your wine tasting for tastings at the NAACP award show.
Tell them to call me. So I had my wine. I've had 2 award experiences. So one was the BET show gift bags. So I was in a swag bag back in 2018, I think, or 2017. And I know New Edition drank my wine because they have a picture of the swag bag, which I know my wine was in the swag bag for that. And the guy who plays Pinky on Friday after next, he started following me because he had my wine after that show. So that was pretty cool. And I just had my wine at the Wine Enthusiast Awards last week that the Hughes Society won for Visionary of the Year. Tahira Bibi, great mentor, great friend. I was at the reception, so I'm sold out, but still making noise, girl.
Listen, how you get sold out and do the worldwide tour? I love it.
So that's good. But yeah, tell me that's why CP to call me.
I love it. Okay.
So I'm shooting for a few
all of these things down that people are manifesting, putting out here. And we got Mr. Tequila Lover. He's Los Hermanos Tequila out of Baltimore, a black owned tequila company. His brother, right?
Can I talk to him?
I know, that's why I'm telling you.
Can I talk to him real quick? Because you met me. You know my love for tequila. Like,
that's why I'm pausing for the cause right here.
I'm trying to go to Mexico. After I get this wine solidified, I want to make my own tequila.
Their wine is from Mexico. So,
tequila lover. Let's chat.
Yeah.
I want to chat. I want to pick your brain. Be my friend. Hey, friend. Is he talking to you? Be my friend. I have so many questions. I want a tequila right now. And I want to support. I'm looking for more black-owned tequilas too. Like, who have I had? The bottle is in my face. Antilla. Antilla.
Yeah.
Right. I've had theirs. I bought theirs. Oh my gosh. Who else has a tequila?
Is it, Tequila with Friends?
I don't know.
Out of Texas.
Oh, is that a brand?
They're Omegas, and they were college friends, Line Brothers, and they have a tequila company out of Texas.
Okay. I want to do all the research on tequila because that's my friend. Reposado or Añejo only, do not silver me. Thank you.
And someone said De Leon. I mean.
Oh yeah, is it black? Do we want? Okay, yes, it's black on.
That counts.
It counts. I like De Leon. I didn't have a problem with it.
And yes, I will make sure Mr. Tequila.
Yes.
I will. Yep, I'll connect y'all.
Awesome. Yes, I love tequila tastings. I really enjoy the taste of tequila. Like, it's a problem.
Yeah. I gotta do it in moderation at this age.
No, I don't.
And I see Fern is in the building.
Black Vine.
Out as we're celebrating Black History Month. With the Queen in the building, Black Vine, the longest running Black wine festival in the country. So shout out to Fern and Black Vines. I think theirs is coming up in like 3 weeks.
Yes, it's my daughter's birthday weekend. Otherwise, I would have figured it out. Like, I already missed one birthday last year at the Hughes Society where my baby turned 13. So I can't keep doing that. But I have to, like, Fern is the GOAT. She knows she's one of my favorites. Wish I could be at the Black Vines festival. So jealous. The Bay is one of my favorite places. Yeah, I love the
Bay as well.
I love the Bay. I really do love it.
Please. Oakland, yes, California. It's beautiful weather, great music, beautiful people, good Black people, as we celebrate Black History Month. So yes.
So jealous, Fern. I'm so jealous. But she's another one in the industry who I consider like a friend and mentor. So shout out to Black Vines. If you're in Oakland's considered the Bay.
Yeah.
Did I say it wrong? But if you're in Oakland, make sure you go to the Black Vines Wine Festival. You won't see me there only because it's my baby's birthday, But I'm gonna have some wine there next time, promise.
Yeah. Okay, so how can people learn about when you're going to have more wine available, purchase, follow you, all of the things?
Yes. So hey girl, I see you in true form. Oh my God, I love the people that I've met throughout my journey. That's another friend who I've met throughout my journey. Anywho, I'll digress. I have some great people who support me, and sometimes I'm like, why do people love me? And I'm so grateful. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much. So to keep up with me, as you know, I'm super active on social media, so always make sure you're following. But if you go to my website, LoveLeeWine.com, Lovelee is love, L-E-E, love, L-E-E, LoveLeeWine.com, and subscribe to my email list. It's a pop-up that will come up as soon as you hit the site. I always email out when something new is happening. I do not spam. Haven't sent an email in a little while because nothing's going on. So just know that if I email you, it's for a great reason. So please sign up so you can know when I have wine. I'm going to be all over the country this year, so I may pop up in your town or your state. So just stay connected with me, follow me, have wine with me. If I pop up somewhere where you are, drink with me, fellowship with me, laugh with me, cry with me, whatever you want to do.
Mostly
like I am
drink
here
with her and buy her wine.
Yes. See, if I could give wine away, I would, and I would never make anybody. So please buy it when I have it. Please purchase a bottle or two. They make great gifts.
Yes. Okay. And we are going to make sure that we pump it out when she has it, because we're going to buy some. And we're going to talk about doing a tasting here in DC, because Queen, New Jersey is down the street.
It is, and I love DC. Some of my favorite people are in DC. I need to get to DC. Can we talk about that? Yeah, let's talk about that. Can we set that up? I'm down to do it. Again, I want to do, my other goal is to do more in-person wine tastings, educational tastings, even if it's not my wine right now. Again, I have no problem teaching about other Black-owned wines, because I'm such a fan too. And my wine tastings are where I shine. If you've had a chance to experience a wine tasting with me, I bet you had a great time and you learned something. So I'm also open for that. So if you or someone you know wants to host a wine tasting, just, DM me, email me, text me. I'm super responsive because I have OCD.
They are fun. Because I wasn't at an official wine tasting, but I tasted wine.
And you come and I bring out my girlfriends and we act up. We don't know how to act sometimes, but we're a good time.
I was the newbie, and I learned.
Yes. Well, are you going this year? I think I heard a little birdie say the Wine and Culture Fest will be in July this year. July in Atlanta, but in July. That's what I'm hearing. Word on the street. I do not have confirmation, nor do I have dates. But
that would make my life so much easier.
No birthdays for me to miss.
I would have to take off work and then secretly work while I'm there.
We all do it. So let's discuss, because I may do something there too. I don't know. I'm going to follow the feelings. I'm going to follow the vibes this year. And I want to keep continuing to serve you all with all of the vibes, all of the wine, all of the fun.
Yes. Okay. And then I see, where can we find the wine in stores? So this is probably someone who joined late.
Yes.
So just reiterate.
So I want to talk to that person. You missed my joke about every time someone asked me that I would be rich. My goal this year is to get you wine in stores. I have always been direct to consumer. You've only been able to purchase my wine on my website. But my goal this year is to grow, expand, produce more wine so that I can get distribution. And before I was just a small boutique winery, and it was really important for me to build my name and respect and trust that I make good wine. And now it's time to take the business part to another level. So the goal this year, you all can hold me accountable, is to have Lovelee Wine on a store shelf, to have Lovelee Wine in a restaurant, and to win another award.
Which all are going to happen.
Yes, they're very possible. They are very, 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 very possible. So again, whoever that was, please ask your local wine store, wine shop, liquor store, hey, do you carry Lovelee Wine? They're going to say no. But I need y'all to keep putting it in their mind, because then when I get distribution, they're all going to be looking for it. Okay? Help me out, guys.
help her help us.
Help me help you, because this is really for you.
Because we need good liquor, good wine.
Good wine. I have a feeling it's going to be a year where I need lots of wine.
Yes.
Wine.
Well, Aamira, this has been so much fun. Want to thank you one last time. How can people find you?
Everywhere, LoveLee Wine. LoveLee Wine. LoveLee Wine. Google it. Instagram, Facebook, website. Like, please stay connected to me because I want y'all to have all this goodness that's coming this year. Like, seriously. Okay?
Yes. And we will connect on tequila, wine tasting in DC, which we already had comments like people are excited about that.
I'm coming to DC. It's a wrap. I'm coming to DC.
You coming? Just take the train. Ship the stuff.
Okay. Right. I'm coming. I love DC. I used to be all the time.
Okay. And then Housewives Potomac. We're going to do
Can we talk? Yeah. Listen, I think we need to do another live where we talk our ish over wine about the nonsense. I'm here for it.
We're going to do that. I'm going to call you.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me, for wanting to talk to me, for supporting the brand, for continuing to put my brand and face out there. Like, I am beyond grateful. And congrats on your platform. Congrats on everything you're doing. Thank you.
No, thank you. And as they say, thank you for being a friend.
We friends. We go together real bad now. We stuck.
Real bad. Bye,
Bye, girl. Bye.